And we're gonna start with our pretty basic warm-up, right? So go ahead, you can hug those knees. We're gonna rock side to side. And you're just loosening up that back. So as you're rocking side to side, you can even make circles. So you can do kind of small circles just using your knees to make that circling motion, and I think that feels even better than just rocking regularly, you know? And then you can even go the other direction, right? We just want our lower back to be happy for the day. Because lower backs like to be kind of snotty sometimes, you know? They have a personality and they get grumpy. So we're gonna hug our right knee to our chest, left leg is out straight, and we're just gonna alternate there. So taking your time on this, if you wanna have one foot down on the ground, of course you can. Otherwise, you're just going side to side, right? And of course, try to think of that core a little bit. We haven't totally woken it up yet, but it's there, you know. So we're gonna go one more to each side, and then we're gonna have one leg up straight, doesn't matter which one. Grabbing behind that hamstring or calf, and we're gonna alternate there. So really try to stretch out those hamstrings, right? If you want to have one foot down on the ground, you can. All right, and just kind of doing whatever feels good to you. Because it's warm-up. You get to do kind of what you want during warm-up. But after that, I call the shots, of course. So we're going to go about 2 more to each side. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to bend our knees, and we're going to start with some core bracing. So we're gonna build into this move on our warm-up. You're gonna keep one foot down on the ground, kind of old times. We wanna press our lower back down. You're gonna have your arms up straight. So you're gonna have your right arm go back, your left leg will come up, and then you come back. So you're gonna alternate. So we're gonna build into a dead bug, but right now we're just kind of getting you stretched out and thinking of pushing that lower back down. So this isn't complicated. It shouldn't feel crazy hard. Okay, your biggest focus is keeping your lower back down. Okay, and of course, trying to do opposites. If you do the same side, it won't really break you, but we're gonna know that you're not coordinated. That's the rule of it. Okay, so we're gonna go about 15 more seconds. Your biggest focus is tightening up that core, right? So you should feel those abs flex, and that back should be flat against your mat. So you're gonna go 1 more to each side. So here's 1. Here's 2, bring your arms down. We're just gonna do regular bridges. So exhale, we're pushing up. Inhale, coming back, right? So we'll come back to that move. I'm just kind of giving you a little bridge break. So you wanna press up, squeeze our glutes. Nice and easy back. Okay, so every time you're pressing up, really make sure that you actively think of squeezing those glutes. Okay, so we're warming up. The bridge by now is just pretty a basic move to you. You're probably thinking like, this is the easiest move we can do. Doesn't she have anything harder yet? I heard somebody say that. I heard someone say, hey, your workout's too easy, amp it up a little bit. Okay, so we got about 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go back to that dead bug move. Okay, so really focusing on squeezing as you're pressing. You're gonna do 2 more. Here's 1, coming back up. Here's 2, you're gonna relax. Okay, so we're gonna go back to that move. This time, if you can, you're gonna have both legs in tabletop. Okay, so with both legs in tabletop, you have to really focus in on that lower back a little bit more. If your back arches or your back feels tight, just put 1 foot down, doesn't matter which side, because I'll tell you when to switch, okay? So arms are up straight. This time, you're gonna go right arm comes back, left leg kicks out, you'll come back, and you're gonna alternate side to side. Okay, so when you kick your leg away from your body, it's harder to keep your back down. So take your time, make sure you're not rushing through this motion. You really want to pay attention to that lower back in your core, right? So remember, if you want to do one side at a time and keep a foot down, you can. It's not going to hurt anything, okay? We're just trying to wake up those arms and hips and legs and get it connected to our core, right? Because we want our body to work as a full unit, because that's important. So we're gonna go about 15 more seconds here. Just taking your time. Don't feel like you have to rush this motion, right? I didn't tell you when to switch sides because I forget when to say halfway. So hopefully you did switch, I guess. If you didn't, that's okay. We're gonna do this again. Okay, so we're gonna go about 5 more seconds. So let's go 1 more to each side. Here's 1, here's 2, and you're gonna relax. So we're gonna go back to our bridges. This time you're gonna cross your right foot over your left knee, and we're gonna do a single leg bridge. So you're just gonna press up, come back down. Okay, if single leg bridge feels like too much for you, just keep both feet down, right, and repeat our bridge like before. Okay, so same thing here, exhale, pushing up, inhale, coming back. You don't have to go fast, you're just trying to wake up the body. Wake up the body, right? That's the theme song for waking up your body. So in about 5 seconds here, we're gonna do a hold. And then of course, yes, we will do our other side. So next motion, press up, hold that bridge. So you can keep your right foot where it's at, or you could have your right leg up in the air if you wanna make it just a teensy bit harder. Okay, and we got 10 seconds, and then we're gonna go to our other side. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're gonna relax. So right foot's down, left leg's over, we're pressing up and down, right? So remember on this, if you need both feet down, that's perfectly okay. Listen to your lower back, right? I don't know what your lower back is telling you, so if it hurts or it feels tight, just keep both feet down. You'll still get warmed up, I promise. Guaranteed. You will feel warm at the end of our warm-up, right? You might even start to sweat. I usually am pretty sweaty by the end of warm-up. Okay, so we got 10 seconds until we hold, right? Everybody loves that hold, I know. Okay, so next motion, let's just press up, hold. So left leg can stay where it's at. It can come up in the air. If you have both feet down, you're just holding the bridge with both feet down. No big deal. Try to keep those hips up as high as you can though. Right, I saw some hips go higher. You have 5 seconds. And you're gonna relax on down. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our dead bug. This time you have an option. You can repeat what you did before with your legs in tabletop and do opposites, or if you want to make it a little bit harder, your legs would be straight and you would go from there, right? So remember, if your legs are straight, it's harder on that back. Keep your back down. That's what I want you to think of. I don't care either way you do it. Okay, ready? So you're gonna have opposites come down and up. So remember, it's slow and controlled. Okay, you would exhale as your arm and leg lower and come back. Really focusing in on your core. You want your back to be flat against the mat that whole time. Okay, so if your legs are up straight, don't worry about touching the mat. You don't have to go down way, way far. If you go really far, I don't know, you might be just a Pilates superhero. They have those. We'll make you a cape. Okay, you got 10 seconds. Maybe we'll go 15 just because it feels good. Right? Because I get to tell time, you guys don't have to. So 10 seconds here. Just nice and controlled. And we're going to go one more to each side. So here's 1, here's 2, and you're going to relax. So we're going to go to our side. And we're going to wake up our hips and glutes here a little bit. Right? And we're going to be off and rolling here soon. Oh no. So we're just starting with our top leg. It's just kicking up and down. Okay? Nothing wild. Right? You could do this and watch Netflix. Pretty proven fact. It's the new trend. Pilates and Netflix. Yeah, 15 seconds, and then we're gonna kick forward. So try to keep that leg as straight as you can. Try to see if you can point that toe just so we're keeping our calves activated. We're gonna do 2 more. Here's 1. Here is 2. Now we're gonna kick forward. So core stays tight. You're gonna kick forward and then come back. So it's just slow and controlled. Try not to slouch too much on that shoulder. Right? You can act like you're kicking somebody if you want. Power kick. You could kick me if you want. Right? You got perfect aim in the screen, like I'm gonna kick her. I won't know because it won't hurt me. Okay, you got about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna do a pulse. So let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. You're just gonna bring your leg back over to your other ankle. We're gonna pulse up and down there. Okay, so try to go a small controlled motion. It doesn't have to be fast, right? If you're doing a half motion, that just makes it harder. Right, that's why we pulse. Because you get so good at the regular movements, we gotta make you control your body. So we got 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go forward and pulse, right? We mixed it up a little bit there. Okay, so you're gonna bring your leg as far forward as you can. You're gonna pulse up and down there, right? So your goal is to go as far forward as you can, right? And then when you pulse up and down there, it feels a little bit more awkward, I think. You're kind of like, what's up, what's down? I don't know. Okay, we got 15 seconds, right? If you wanted to, you could pulse up. You can pulse up and down. As long as you move your leg, I don't really care. You got 10 seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, we switch sides. Right? So starting with that top leg, once you're set up, go ahead. We're gonna just kick up and down. So you're just pointing that toe, kicking up and down. Right? See if you can kick your leg out of the screen. Then you'll be like, oh my gosh, my legs are so long, they don't even fit in my camera screen. Right? That's my problem, obviously. Okay, so in about 10 seconds, we got our forward kick. Making sure we're still holding on to that posture. Don't do super slouchies. Okay, we got one more, and we're kicking forward. So core is tight. Try to kick as far forward as you can, and come back, right? We want to make sure we're not just swinging our leg. We want to control that leg, right? I know it's more fun to just kind of swing and kick like, yeah! You can do that sound effect if you want. You know, sound effects work your core 65% more. That's a Mary statistic, so you know it's got to be right. Okay, in 5 seconds, we're going to pulse. Here's 1. Here's 2. Foot's over there, ankle, we pulse. Pulse, 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 right? So small little movements, pointing that toe, try to make sure that calf is awake. Calf. And then about 15 seconds, we'll pulse with our leg forward, right? The awkward move. Right? I try to fit a Pilates awkward move in every day just to make you feel like, what? Because your legs aren't even burning, I can tell. Okay, so leg comes forward. We're pulsing up and down. There. Wow, wow, pulse. Right? So trying to go up and down. If you pulse forward, whatever, that's fine. It's not going to hurt you. Okay, we got about 15 seconds. And then we got one more little warm-up move, and then we get started. I'm just kidding. We're going to get started. Because we're done warming up, right? You guys are over it, I can tell. We got 5 seconds. We got 3, 2, 1. You're going to relax. Okay, so our first set that we're going to do here is going to be some planking. Okay, so our first move isn't necessarily a plank. It's just going to warm up our shoulders and our legs a little bit more, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so you're going to be on your hands and your knees. And what you're going to do here, you're just going to go arm out front, then you're going to kick your leg back, kick your leg back. Okay, so you're just going to go through that rotation of arm, arm, leg, leg, right? So you do have a knee on the ground, right? Remember I said we're going to build into this, right? We got to make sure that your body's ready to plank, because guess what? Your body will be very angry at you if I just said, hey, we're about to go do a crazy plank. Why don't you just do it? Right? You want to be happy with me, and my body want to be happy with me. Okay, you're doing a great job. Just moving through that cycle, taking your time, trying to go as large a range of motion as you feel you can, right? Because I bet you can't guess what kind of plank we're going to do. Does it involve your arm and legs? Heck yeah. Okay, so we're going to go one more cycle. You've got arm, arm, leg, leg. Okay, so now we're going to do a minute plank. If you can, stay up on your wrist. If you need to go to your elbows, you can, but this is what your circuit you're going to do. Okay, start with your feet together. You're going to go arm, arm, leg, leg. So your legs are tapping to the side. Arm, arm, leg, leg. Arm, leg, leg. That's your routine. If you need to go to those knees, do it. Okay? Are we ready? We sure are. Okay, so you're starting up. You're going to go arm, arm, leg, leg, right? So this does not have to be fast because we want to control what our body is doing. Okay, so remember, if you need to go down to those knees, you can, right? And you can still tap those legs and do those arms, right? So there'd be your modifier. Okay, and if you're on your elbows, you'd be doing the same thing. You're just on your elbows and taking that tension off your wrist. Okay, so there's a lot of variations to this move. You just need to do what feels good to you. And hopefully you've started already. Don't be taking a breather and looking at me, right? So taking your time, try to hold that plank that whole time. Try not to let yourself take a break. If anything, if you need a break, just hold that plank. Don't worry about your arms and your legs, okay? You're doing a great job. We're gonna do one more cycle. Arm, arm, leg, leg, you're gonna relax that. So we're gonna go into a Superman. So we're gonna be on our stomach. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna start with your arms out in front of you. You're gonna make a thumbs up. You're gonna lift, bring your arms wide, and come back, okay? So keep that thumbs up. We're gonna go into a monkey fly eventually. You're gonna lift, come wide, and back. Okay, go for it. So lift and wide, and back. Every time you come wide, squeeze those shoulder blades, right? We want that posture to be engaged here, okay? So you're lifting, you're wide, you're squeezing, and in 15 seconds, we're gonna add a pulse to this. So that's something to look forward to. Okay, you got 10 seconds. Try to lift up as high as you can. Really focus on squeezing those shoulder blades. We want them to be burning. Okay, we got 2 more, and then we're gonna stay back and hold. Here's 1. You're gonna do 1 more. You're gonna hold. You're gonna pulse your arms up and down. Thumbs up, right? You're going thumbs up, 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 up. So try to stay lifted in that Superman. Keep those feet off the ground. This should be burning. If it's not, you've got shoulders of steel, right? So keep on holding on to it. You're doing a great job. We've got 15 seconds. I added extra time just because I know you guys wanted it. I could tell, right? 10 seconds to go. Try to lift up as high as you can. 5 seconds. And you're gonna hold, just hold. Pull those arms back as much as you can. Ah, gotcha, we're holding. Okay, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, so we're going back to a plank. This time we're gonna alternate between being up on your hands and down to your elbows. So kind of like an up-down plank, but I'm gonna tell you when to move. Okay, so we're gonna start on our hands, right? You have the option to either be on your knees or your toes, okay? So just a regular plank on your hands, ready? And go. So here we are, just hanging out, right? So squeeze those glutes. Try not to let your head hang down. Okay, and you're gonna come down to your elbows. Okay, so we're holding our plank a little bit lower here because it's more fun, right? So lots of arm work today, and that's what makes you happy, I can tell. Okay, we got 5 seconds, then we're going back up to our arms. Okay, back up to your arms. You're sitting up nice and tall. Try to have those hands underneath your shoulders. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze that core. You have 10 seconds till we go back down to our elbows. Make sure you're breathing. You've got 5 seconds. Okay, coming down to our elbows. Oh, I think it feels way better on the elbows. Oh. Okay, we got 15 seconds until we relax. Okay, squeeze those glutes, squeeze your core. Make sure you're breathing. 10 seconds to go. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. And we're doing another Superman circuit. Okay, so this time, you're not gonna make a thumbs up, but you're gonna do a rolling motion. So it's kind of like if you were gonna do a lat pull down, you're acting like you're gonna pull that bar to your chest. Elbows are tucked to your side, squeeze your shoulder blades. You'll come back, okay? We ready? So you're gonna lift, pull back and squeeze, relax all the way down. Lift, pull back and squeeze, and back, okay? So taking your time, every time you squeeze, try to hold it for like 2 seconds. Really focusing on those posture muscles, right? The stronger you get there, the less tension you'll have in that neck. So in 15 seconds, we're gonna stay up in our Superman, okay? Right, wouldn't this be more fun if we had a band that we could pull or something? It sure would. Okay, so next motion, you're gonna pull back, hold, your arms are just gonna come forward and back, right? So making sure that you're squeezing and back, squeezing and back. Try to stay lifted that whole time. Okay, we got about 15 seconds. Okay, really pulling back and squeezing. Make sure those elbows are tucked in tight every time you pull back. 10 seconds. You're almost there, then we got a slight hold. Then you're gonna pull back, lift, hold. Squeeze your shoulder blades like crazy. Lift up high. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. All right, grab yourself some water real quickly. And then we're gonna be in the seated position here. So what we're gonna do here is gonna be kind of a reverse tabletop, if you wanna call it that, I don't know. So I'm gonna show you your two options. So option number one, if you can, you'll be on your hands. Make sure your fingertips and toes are pointing in the same direction. You'll have your hips off the ground. We're gonna do one leg at a time. Okay, so if that doesn't feel good to you, don't lift your hips up. You'll have your hands by your side. You'll still lift up and down. Okay, so try either variation. Do what you need to do. Okay, we're gonna go 30 seconds to each leg, right? Ready? Okay, so you're lifted up. We'll have our leg up and down. Doesn't matter which leg you start with. I'm on my left leg if you care, but if you're on your right side, that's okay. Okay, so keeping that leg nice and straight, right? Make sure that core is tight. If you're modifying, remember, your hips are down. You're raising and lowering right here. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Okay, you're doing a great job. Make sure you're breathing, taking your time. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax briefly. Shake out your hands if you want. Okay, and then we're gonna get set back up again. Okay, so hips are up. Your other leg would be out. You're raising and lowering there. Okay, so remember, if you're modifying, you're gonna keep your bottom down on the ground. You're still raising and lowering that leg. Okay, so holding on to this move. I know it's tough, but the good news is you get a break here in a second. Okay, we got about 10 seconds. You're almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. Okay, so now you're gonna keep your hips down. We're gonna do a reverse sit-up position. Okay, so you're up nice and tall. You've got your eyes looking where the wall and ceiling meet. You're gonna tilt back. Your arms are gonna come up. Your arms come back. You sit forward. Okay, so I'll walk you through it. Ready? So you're gonna tilt back. Your arms come up as high as you can. Arms come down. You come forward. So you're back. Your arms are up. Your arms are back. And you come forward. So as you tilt back, when your arms come back, try not to let your head bob forward. It's gonna want to. So really try to be aware of what your head is doing. Okay? And the closer your arms get to your ears, the harder it is, right? And you want to be going slow and controlled with this motion, right? So make sure you're not going too fast. The slower you can go, the better result you're going to get. Okay? You're doing a great job. We got 20 seconds. Just maintaining that posture, right? Chin is staying off our chest. Seeing if you can keep those arms by your ears or close to your ears when you come back. So now you're going to stay back. You're going to bring your arms up and you're going to hold. So see if you can have your arms close to your ears, right? You can keep those feet down. You're trying to stay up as tall as possible. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. So now we're going back to our first position. This time, instead of our leg going up and down, it's going to go wide. So I'm going to show you. So you'll start up. Your leg will be out. You're going to come wide and back. Wide and back. Remember, if you modify, hips stay down, you go wide and back. Doesn't that look fun? Yeah, it does. I know you're excited. All right, ready? So hips would be up if you're not modifying. You're going wide and back. So as you go wide, control that leg. Don't let your body move with that leg. You want to control that movement, right? Modify if you need to. Go down to your hips, right? You could even be on your elbows here if you wanted to, if your back is feeling tight. Okay, so do what you need to do to hold this position. You got 15 seconds. Okay, make sure you're breathing. 10 seconds to go. Oh, Mary, this is fun. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick breather, shake out your hands, shake out your arms, and we're gonna go to our other side. Okay, hips are up, leg is out, you're going wide and back. Okay, so remember, if you modify, you could come down to those hips and elbows. You're still gonna work that core. Okay, keep those shoulders back. Just do what you feel like you need to do. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Try to control that leg with your body. Try not to let your body go with down 2. Okay, we got 10 seconds. You're almost there. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax all day. Okay, so we're in our reverse sit-up position again. You're gonna have your arms out straight. You're gonna tilt. You're gonna turn and twist. Tap that hand, come back. Come back, turn, twist, tap and back. That looks easy enough. Okay, so you're gonna tilt, turn, twist, tap, come back in. Okay, so whatever you need to do on this one, try to get as big a range of motion as you can. When your arm comes to the side, your shoulder should be following that arm, right? Try to have your eyes watch that hand that whole time, okay? You're doing a great job. Going side to side. You're hanging on to that posture, trying to get as large of a range of motion as you can. See how far away you could tap. Super far away. Okay, you're doing a great job. Remember, keeping that focus up, right? So you can still have your eyes follow your hand. Just make sure your chin's not to your chest. Okay, we got 20 seconds. Okay, just going side to side. If you want to keep your gaze forward, you could, right? Don't make yourself seasick. Okay, in about 5 seconds. Yes, we are going to answer. Okay, so you're going to go one more to each side. Okay, and then we're going to turn, twist to our left side. You're going to tap. You want your arms straight. You're going to lean forward, tap. Lean forward, tap. How cool does that look? Oh, yeah. I told you I like those awkward moves. Okay, so you're just using your body to move those arms. Your arm is not reaching for the floor. It's your core that's tilting you back to touch the floor. Okay, we got 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And here is 1. Okay, coming back to the middle. Turn, twist to the right. Remember, you're tilting back. That's how your arm is touching the ground. Okay? Your arm is not actively doing the movement for you. It is in your core. If your hip flexors and quads burn, good. You're using them. Okay, you got 15 seconds. You're almost there. 10 seconds to go. Try to keep those arms as far apart as you can. You have 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and do one more. And relax. Okay, so of course we're going back to that same first move. This time we're going to combine our 2 movements, right? So what you'll do, you'll come up, come wide, come back, come down. Up, wide, back, down. If you modify, go ahead and go to those elbows. You'll come up, wide, back, down. Okay, so we're just combining 30 seconds each side. Modify if you need to, right? We ready? And go. So you'll come up, you'll come wide, come back, come down. Up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. We got 10 seconds. Up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. Let's do 3 more. Up, wide, back, down. 2 more. Up, wide, back, down. Last one. Up, wide, back, down. Relaxing down. Shake out those arms for a second. Bring those knees in. And we're going to our other side. We're up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. This can be stuck in your head today now. Wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. 15 seconds. Up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. 10 seconds. Up, wide, back, down. Up, wide, back, down. 3 more. Here's 1. Wide, back, down. 2 more. Up, wide, back, down. 1 more. Up, wide, back, down. Relax. Now we're going to finish with an earthquake. Woo! So what we're going to do, every about 5-10 seconds, I'm going You're just gonna start with your legs and arms out straight. You'll hold here the whole time, okay? That's all you gotta know. You've done it before. It's fine. Last thing we have. So that's a positive. You got all the energy in the world now. Okay, so arms and legs are out straight. Go ahead and tilt back. Hold. Okay, arms are just right there, yeah. So let's bring our right arm up to our right ear. You're gonna stay there. Okay, right arm comes down, left arm comes up. See, this is already easy. I can tell you guys are like, ha, do this all day. Left arm comes down, right leg comes up. Oh no, our quad. Oh, our quads are so tired. Right leg down, left leg up. Oh, my left leg I think might be lighter than my other. Okay, left leg is down. You've got right leg, left arm. Uh-oh, opposites are here. Okay, you're doing a great job. Arm and leg come down. Right arm, left leg. So try to get that leg up as high as you feel you can. Okay, left leg comes down, right arm comes down. You've got both arms up. Oh, yeah, both arms are there. Okay, right leg comes up. Left leg comes up.